try this at home.
We're what you call professionals.
Well, one of us.
Who are the Mythbusters? Jamie?
Oh, baby. Bioheat transfer gets me so fired up.
And Adam. Between them, only one has any actual experience. Joining them are Grant.
We could really make this into a great cam-driven Scotch yoke mechanism.
Carrie. And Tori.
Guys, I don't know if this is such a good idea.
They just don't tell the myths. They put them to the test.
I received some mail from a liberal arts student at Bucknell University, and apparently they say that the engineers at Bucknell never leave their building a day now. To try to figure this out, I looked all over the internet, read some books about it. I also even contacted an insider to try to figure this out.
The Bucknell Engineers are some of the finest in the nation. All you have to do is look around campus. You can see the kind of work that they've done. But kind of think of it, I don't think I've ever seen an engineer. Mary Jane, have you ever seen one of our engineers?
It seems we really don't have sufficient evidence, so I'd say we investigate this further.
How are we going to test this myth?
I think we should develop a few different methods.
Sounds like a great idea. Jamie and I will start to figure out how to lure the engineers.
I know. We can design a robot, and we can observe them in their natural habitat, and we don't know how they're going to respond, though, and we don't want anyone to be hurt.
So the myth says the Bucknell engineers have been calling Dana their home since the 1920s. Supposedly, once they enter, they don't leave till graduation.
I think the best way to test this myth is to lure them out of the engineering building.
What do all engineers want?
A hot date?
Nah, even more than that. A
solutions manual!
So, Adam and Jamie are going to strategically place one of Bucknell's most well-known professor's solutions manual outside the building at a distance where it is clearly visible, but just out of reach for the engineers. Let's see if this makes them leave the building.
Let's try looking up mechanical engineering professors on the online directory. Oh, here's one. He looks like a good candidate.
Yeah, he teaches a lot of engineering courses. His solution manual must really be coveted. Hey! I did a study of the engineering building, and the best place to hide the solutions manual is right on the front steps. Very visible, but just out of reach.
With the manual in place, it doesn't take too long for the engineers to take notice. And a few hours later,
there's been no movement at all for a couple of hours. Oh wait! There, I see something!
but the solutions manual isn't what it seemed.
Wait, we can't read this, it's all in German!
Ah, ihr habt eine von meinen Lieblingsromanen gefunden, eh?
Let's see how the build team's test is going.
Since Jamie and Adam are trying to lure the engineers out, we should go in and see what's keeping them inside.
And, well, if we use a robot, we can observe them without disturbing them.
I think they'll be suspicious of a robot.
Dude, they're engineers.
Yeah, and I want to build a cool robot.
The remote-controlled robot stealthily enters the building. Inside the robot are hidden spy cameras. The build team will be observing the footage from a safe distance.
What's that? Is that a robot? Please, no Necky would make anything that juvenile.
But I have a battle bot!
And suddenly, disaster struck.
Let's take it to the lab and modify it a bit.
Grant, Carrie, and Tori camped out the night, hoping to see their robot again.
Did you hear that?
What? It's our robot.
Whoa! Look at all this stuff they added. They have GPS. They've got a coffee maker and whoa! What's that? That's a laser! That's a laser!
I think it's pretty conclusive. These Bucknell engineers haven't left Dana all night.
From our solution manual test, it's very clear that the engineers just didn't leave the building.
Our robot test had the same conclusion.
I think this myth is definitely confirmed.
Confirmed!
You know, I really would have liked to have busted this myth.
Yeah, I think we should come back again in April.